Okay, if you're going to be printing this off, why don't you pause this video and print it off now? Because if I give you any clues, you can write important things on. If you're just going to be doing it on a bit of paper, then have a piece of paper with you now so you can just write anything down in case I say anything that's helpful. You never know, I might just be helpful. Because I'm not going to be there, obviously, in a lesson to answer any questions. So I'll try and think of the things that people normally ask and do them first. So you're going to look at this picture. Here we are. It's quite grim, isn't it? It's very grey and blobby. So I'd say it's... Impressionist paintings are normally quite colourful, aren't they? But Impressionists also, you can see the paintbrush and the strokes. It doesn't look real. It looks like a nice painting that someone's made, but they want you to realise that it is a painting because you can see that this is paint and these are brush strokes. So it's about the artist as much as it is about the nature. Very often about nature, so this whole thing of sky and sea and capturing the impression. But also the word impression means the impression you've made on the page, a mark on the page. So Impressionism is about two things. An impression very quickly, painting outdoors, an impression of what it looks like, but also the impression on the page is very much about the artist. Anyway, but they're more colourful than this normally. This is quite black and white. Maybe we'll do some colourful ones later, and this is just a practice one. Right, let me put that back where it was. I mean, you could write, there is a beach, there are lots of people, there is the sea, there is the sky, but this is more for writing how it makes you feel. And then again, that's quite good picture, because you might have strong feelings about it, because you might not like it. You might think it's too dark, too gloomy. You might like the contrast. You might be wondering what's going on. It's quite an interesting picture. Let's put it down there where it was. So you've got this grid. The grid has got the French and the English as well. So let's have a look. J'aime l'image. Last lesson you had j'aime le tableau. I like the picture, and this is j'aime l'image, I like the image. Sometimes you might get a photo as well, so j'aime la photo. But here we have j'aime l'image, or je n'aime pas l'image. I don't like the picture. You might say you like some things about it, but you don't like other things. So if you're writing anything down, you could write down the word mais for but, M-A-I-S, mais. I think you know that one. J'aime l'image because of all this. Mais, je n'aime pas, and then say what you don't like. If you really like it, j'adore l'image. I like the picture. And then because we've gone with image, image is feminine. Most things ending in age are masculine, apart from cage, rage, plage, and image. Cage, beach, rabies, and picture. And image is on that list of feminine ones, so the word for it is the feminine one, elle. I like the picture because it is j'aime l'image parce qu'elle est, and then you'll need one of these words, dramatique, belle. That's important, this is feminine, because beautiful is beau, but belle because it's feminine, because it's image, because it's one of the cage, plage, rage, image words. J'aime l'image parce qu'elle est belle. I don't think you would say j'aime l'image parce qu'elle est moche. I like the picture because it's ugly. Although with art, if something's really, I don't know, powerfully ugly, you might go, oh, that's an amazing picture. I've never seen such an amazing picture of ugliness, but it's unlikely. You're probably going to go, I like the picture because it's beautiful, and then leave mush for this one. J'aime l'image parce qu'elle est moche. No, je n'aime pas l'image parce qu'elle est moche. Lourde, again, that's feminine with the extra E because it's elle, because it's image. Lourd is the word for heavy. I don't like the picture because it's quite heavy and lumpy. Sombre is dark. Choquante, passionnante, they're both feminine with an E. Passionnant, choquant, the picture. Tranquille for calm. Fort, or feminine, forte for strong. Yeah, I suppose it is quite strong contrast, things like that. So anyway, you'll just say what you like about the picture, what you don't like. J'aime, we've had that already, that's I like. Je n'aime pas. And then you could say les couleurs. I'm going to let you work that out. La technique, and again that's the way it's painted. Le style, I'm going to leave that to you. L'atmosphère, I'm going to leave that to you to work out what it means. Le titre, does it have a title? Doesn't even have a title, this one. Poor picture, hasn't even got a title. So don't use that one for now. L'idée, the idea of doing a black and white picture of a sunny sunset. That is quite a crazy idea. Very dramatic, which is this word here, dramatique. Elle me rend it makes me, it literally means kind of like it turns me. So it's what it makes you feel like inside. Elle me rend triste. Elle me rend heureux. That's the masculine one. If you're a masculine person, it makes me happy. Or heureuse, if you're a feminine person. If you're a boy, that one. If you're a girl, that one. Elle me rend heureux. Elle me rend heureuse. Triste ends in an E already, like rouge and orange and those words that don't change. So you can have one of those. And this is, it makes you do something. What does it make you do? Elle me fait réfléchir. Makes me reflect, makes me think. Yeah, made me think. Been going on about it all the time. Elle me fait pleurer. No, it's not made me cry yet. I suppose it might do if I looked at it long enough. Elle me fait rire. Right. First thing I'd like you to do is just choose from here 3 or 4 things that you would like to say about this picture. You can write them here if you want, or you can write them out on a separate piece of paper. You can pause the video if you want. Okay, and then we'll carry on. And here, just to get a bit more done, are some more sentences. You can possibly work them out. J'aime l'image, you might remember, sorry, didn't mean to do that, just this one. J'aime l'image, you might remember it means I like the image, or you might want to check in this grid. Oh yeah, I like the picture, it's the first thing it says. I've remembered that, well done me. And then you can tick it or cross it. Elle me rend triste. Oh, that's it. Some things me. Which one was that? Oh, I'll check in the box. It makes me sad. I suppose so, because I've been working on this for about 20 minutes now and I've had enough. It's nearly time for geography. Elle me rend triste, so you can tick that one. So you're going to go through and you're going to tick or cross the ones in here, whether you agree or not. I mean, you might, I was about to say, don't tick j'aime l'image and I don't like the picture, je n'aime pas l'image. But on the other hand, there might be some things you like and some things you don't like. So I like the picture because it is quite exciting. I don't like the picture because it's a bit dark. That's entirely possible. So you're going to go all the way through. Is there anything here I need to draw attention to? This word here, write it down if you've got a bit of paper. Trop means two. So this word for sombre, you'll find it in the box up there. You can do that. But trop means two. It's two. And then, of course, you can steal that and you can put it in this one. You could put elle est trop moche. It is too ugly. Okay. Parce que is because. Il n'y a pas, there isn't. We know that. Il y a beaucoup de mouvements. Beaucoup is lots of. And je préfère d'autres styles. I prefer other styles. Okay, so you could write that down too, because I don't think that's in the grid. And then, when you've ticked all the ones and crossed all the ones, you're going to write me a little paragraph on a piece of paper talking about this picture using all the things that you've ticked. Try and get them in a good order. Maybe use some ands and becauses. If you do, you'll need to get rid of the capital letter if something's not in the middle, if it's in the middle of a sentence. I don't like it because it is too dark. Okay, just be careful. Lovely. And then send that through to your teacher.